Hi, hello everyone. Welcome into That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we discuss every season of Drag Race in chronological order. This week we are finishing Drag Race España, season 3, wow, I don't even know, part 4. My name is Jer, and our gay sound presented by Jesse is...
Ole.
Okay.
It's giving Bjork in España. I just watched a video of her and Lady Gaga having a conversation, and it was like insane.
I can only imagine what that was like.
She was like, the horrors and terrors that we experience. And Lady Gaga's like, it's like war. Like talking about being famous. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
I have the worst brain rot of all time, but one of my brain rots is from Top Model. And there was that one diva, the blonde one, in one of the earlier cycles. And the girl doesn't end up getting in for the final photo shoot with somebody else. She's outside crashing out because her driver didn't get there in time. And she's like, the taxi
Yes.
driver didn't get me
And
there.
they can hear them inside.
Yeah.
The girl who actually is trying to book the gig.
Yeah.
She's up in the pad
Up in there.
She's trying to walk and do the thing, and then you hear her outside like
Crashing
"No!"
out. No, they
Okay,
didn't let me.
but yes.
And then the blonde girl goes, you know, some people have war in their countries.
It's incredible. It's honestly the blueprint to Kim. There's people dying. Like before
Literally.
that, there was this. It was like, I just want you to know that there's some people who have war in their countries.
Like, you're over here crashing out about this. And they're war-torn
And then
countries,
this
diva.
ESL diva comes in like, now wait a minute.
Now, hold on. Can we calm down, please?
She's Alexander Del Reval. She's like, I've had rice and beans for 6 months to be here.
Okay, so last week we talked about some iconic fights, robotic dancing, walking with skates.
No controls. Sorry, that song. Do
so
do
good.
do 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 do.
The departure of Visa, Paquita, and Pink Chidora, which is crazy. And the return of Kelly Roller.
Wow.
There was a lot.
I can't wait to see how that turns out.
Oh, yes, we have a lot to talk about. Clover Bish got massively overlooked, and that shocking three-way lip sync happened. We are finishing up Drag Race España season 3 this week, starting in episode 8. What was it? Uno, dos, drags, right? Uno, dos, drags.
Please, not that. I love like hearing them say a word that doesn't sound like it should be said, like,
Right.
in their language, and it just sounds kind of chunky. Like,
Right.
like even like dregs. I'm like, what?
Like, what'd you call me?
Dregs.
I thought the intro was really interesting. Bestia is saying that Petita is always claiming that she's the best, meaning that others are not good. And I'm like, well, it's a competition, babe. Like, everybody should think that they're the best. And it doesn't mean that y'all aren't good. It's that she thinks that she's the best one. You should all think that.
The necessary delusion.
Yes. It's like how they get mad about, like, Sigourney or Eva being overconfident. And it's like, well, they're supposed to. That's the point. Like, if it was week 1, sure, clock it. Like, I'm better than all of you. But I don't know. At a certain point, I feel like you're supposed to think that
But
way.
if you're a fierce, delicious diva who's turning it.
Yeah. So Clover reveals that she would have saved Kelly. What did you think about that? I was goopity gagged.
I was in shambles because I hold this fantasy that she would have brought back Visa, who she eliminated.
Or Maria.
Oh my god. I mean, either or. But
Yeah.
like Visa makes sense because she literally eliminated her, and I feel like that's almost righting her own wrong. And
Yeah.
it also feels fair because she's the most recent one. But no,
Yeah.
we're gonna bring back Kelly Roller.
Kelly
what
Rowland.
what chokehold did the Lady Rolls have?
They loved her. They loved her so much. And I almost feel like it's like a meme at a certain point.
I'm glad they did. No.
Oh my God.
No, honestly, it's not even that because I'm like, she's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love that for her. But it's just so weird
for
because
her.
I love the drag she does for her. No. No. Like she is like she has a lot of good moments this
Yeah.
season, even. But it's just weird because it's like she's also almost on like a pedestal.
Oh, totally.
And it's also kind of contrary to how she's introduced.
Where they all hated her and were
And
like,
Hornell's like, she was boring and I unfollowed her and now she hates me.
yeah, she was the worst in the pandemic. Nobody liked her, and we hate her still.
She wasn't giving.
Yeah, well, it's like so fascinating to me that compounded in with the fact that she left so early. She left so early, and then she comes back late in the game, stays till the finale. No one's done that. Like, Antonina Nutshell didn't do that. Trixie didn't do that. Carmen Carrera didn't do that.
The pinnacle of drag excellence,
Antonina Nutshell. Morgan didn't do that.
It's
Shangela.
That's the other thing is like she did the impossible feat for a comeback queen. It's like her of all people.
Right? Like, if it had been Maria Delia, I would have been like, okay, I get it.
Because she is the one.
She kind of is. I'm not going to lie. Our pit crew member this week is such a gorgeous man. I screenshot him because I need him in my life forever.
He's a pretty one. And he's also, because he comes back in the main challenge and he's very animated.
Yes, he is. He's, and kind of in an F word kind of a way.
He knows that
In a
acting
maricon.
is reacting, not that.
Acting is reacting. You're right. Sorry, that gagged me. The mini this week, they have to paint a partner who's blindfolded and do it in they have to paint a partner while blindfolded, and they only have 3 minutes to do that.
Boot them all.
Mm-hmm.
Borders on I worry for their face.
Yes. Imagine like they're putting on mascara and they poke your eyeball. Like, I poked myself with mascara in the eyeball before and it hurts. I was crying for like an hour and my eyes did not stop watering.
And it's like
Drag is pain.
And it's even just like pulling on your skin like that. Like, I'm also like, I think I've talked about this before. I'm so sensitive. I start like my eyes start watering like so easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I like touch my eye wrong, like I'm crying for like 10 minutes and then like it makes my nose start running. And then like I get puffy and then like I can't
Break out
see.
in hives.
Literally, yeah, and I throw up. No.
Right? Start shitting.
But I wouldn't be able to do that.
No. Do you remember when Jinx was painting Trixie and she was like, oh, is it supposed to feel like a Brillo pad as you're blending?
Hateful.
Super hateful. Kelly says before the mini challenge starts that she's done her makeup line many times, and I wrote down it shows. So Bestia, sorry, I'm gonna get called a contest not around here at some point. Hornella paints Kelly, and she looks like she got mugged. She looks like she legit got beat up. Like, this is so, I would be so embarrassed.
It's giving
Do you want to see it again?
it's giving like Disasterina drag family resemblance.
But like after a brawl.
Like Disasterina and Disaster Tina.
Did you listen to the Boulez podcast?
No.
So they mentioned that during the performance, Disasterina and Priscilla, when she broke that chair, they at first looked at her and they were like, Swan goes, oh no, that chair's not ours.
Oh wait, yeah, because that was part of. It wasn't part of their set.
No.
It was part of the.
It was a part of the place there. And the way she said that the way insurance works all the time, they charge them a crazy amount of money. So that chair cost them like $700.
That is fierce.
Fierce. Yeah.
I can't
absolutely
wait
fierce.
when this airs in October 2028.
Bestia paints Clover. And why does Clover look like when they are like, hey, get into quick drag? Like, she legit looks like that.
Goth troll doll.
Goth troll doll. And then Vania paints Paquita. And she calls herself the gingivitis queen because of the makeup on her teeth.
Okay. Okay. I like the color story. But why does it have to be gingivitis?
when she was like putting the lipstick on, she like opens her mouth and is like, yeah, get it on there.
And then the full like just brown strip for the nose, just contour all the way down.
I mean, I guess in all fairness, she was blindfolded, but still, it's crazy. And Clover and Bestia win, which I thought was odd because I thought they were like the least funny in the group personally. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for that.
I feel I'm trying to say who's the funniest. I feel like I laughed at all of them, but
Yeah.
it was just like a laughter of tragedy. Like
Watching something horrible happen and just laughing at it.
It was it's kind of like watching someone fall. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
like, oh.
Felt that. I wrote down maybe it was because they felt bad for robbing her last week. So they're like, here's a win.
That's so true. They said, here you go, Diva. Sorry about that.
Here's something. The maxi is to do,
We don't want you to think we hate you.
even though we do.
I know we do hate you, but we don't want you to think we hate you. So we're going to give you this inconsequential little thing.
And a little bit of money. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, hush money. It's bribes.
Shut up, money. The maxi is a parody of a game show that was made 30 years ago. That's crazy.
I want to know. I want to watch it.
It looks really cute.
It looks like a hoot.
So you and I were already talking about this before, and it seemed like you were not vibing with the challenge concept.
Well, I don't know if I wasn't vibing with the concept because I like this like as like an improv acting challenge. Like I like a rehash that's not Snatch Game.
Yes, a game
of
show,
an
not
existing
Snatch Game.
game show.
Yes.
I was just
And
getting
not Gaffin.
tea. I was just getting whiplash from the 3 different teams. I think that was well, and also almost like sensory overload because I didn't know the source material.
Yeah.
So it was like we had Supreme, who was doing a voice question mark.
Yeah, I think she was trying to imitate the host.
She sounded like when Poopy Poison does that one diva, you know, where she like talks like this.
Totally.
So we had that, and then we had the 2 aunties.
Oh, who were totally giving the twins from Avatar?
Please,
They were totally giving them
Wait, the
the
old
ladies,
to
yeah,
Azula?
Azula's advisors.
I can't
Prince
with that.
Zuko is in the Water Kingdom. Chase after your brother and bring him and the Avatar to justice.
Put that away.
Sorry.
Put her away. But then how about and then also we had the 3 pit crew divas.
They look so cute.
With the like heels and glasses, camping it up. We had what's her name? Maggie Yellow trying to do math for dear life.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Okay, hold on. Since you brought that up, and we'll go backwards, but yeah, they asked them to do math in the beginning, and he presents it so confidently and so inaccurately, the number.
Did the 2.75 or whatever? Or it's like supposed to be 275?
Supreme is like, do it again.
And
The decimal point's wrong. You know what it reminded me of? And maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. It reminded me of teen. Have you seen this photo? This meme? Morning Musume brain rot. They were promoting the Matt and Rose show, and they had to write down what these were in English. So they get to the 10, which they write 10, and then it's 100, but she doesn't know what 100 is, so they just add an E to it. Teen. So it's teen. And then they give him 1,000, but she doesn't know what that is, so she writes down teen. It reminded me of that. Like, it was so confidently wrong.
I love that.
It was so funny to me.
Well, because also, like, she's already doing a bit while trying to calculate the Please, that picture is so cursed. She's already, like, doing a bit and, like, trying to, like, calculate the numbers. Like, well, according to my calculations, da-da-da-da-da, plus da-da-da-da-da. And she's, like, licking her fingers like there's crumbs on it. Like, it was already so much. And then she gets the most whack-ass, like, wrong answer. And they're like, what?
You dumb bitch. This is why we don't let y'all talk.
It was so good.
It was incredible. Our teams that we have for both rounds, but round 1 is specifically only one game show category. We have Bestia and Vanya playing a mother and daughter. And it seemed like they could choose literally everything that they did. Like, it doesn't seem like they had prompts.
Yeah, it was truly just free form.
So if we're looking at this from the kind of perspective of this is a game show parody.
Are those your pictures?
Oh, yeah, I did. I took screenshots. Of everybody. She looks to me like Isis. She looks like Isis, but like busted.
Sorry, I just want.
Yeah, please.
I want to see your screenshots.
Go look away.
I was obsessed with that Bestia one that you got. Okay, and then
I capture good screenshots
yes,
for the YouTube
and then
visuals.
you get Hornell and Kelly looking like they're like looking at someone from across the bar together.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like they're always like perpetually horny. But,
oh, totally. But yeah, I feel like if we look at this from that perspective, the idea of a mother and daughter for a game show is so smart. And like one not wanting to really be there, and the mom being like, oh, "Honey, come on, we're here for like bonding." It was a good time, but I feel like Bestia, it was all her idea, and I don't think she accommodated for what Vanya could do.
Yeah.
So like the two of them were mismatched. Their energy didn't sync up with each other, and Bestia I think took the lead too much, and that should have been Vanya leading the way.
Playing that character of like, oh, we're the one, like I'm the one who wanted us to be here on this program, like let me be more active for the camera, let me like try and engage my daughter. But then I love that she accidentally became super horny because of the pit crew. She's like, oh, oops, I guess that's my character now. Like, I guess I'm a dick pig because because I was enchanted by that pit crew member as soon as he got near me.
Well, and that's what's so interesting to me is like, why wasn't Bestia the mom? Like, why didn't she age herself up and then do the mom character? And then Vanya ages herself down, and then she's the horny dick pig who got brought out from sucking dick around the corner and had to go play games with her mom.
That'd be kind of hilarious.
That would have been so funny. I think that would have been really fun to see. And then Petita and Clover are a Catalonian couple, Chencho and Teresa. They're from the countryside. And you did not like them, it sounded like.
Well, no.
Tell me about that. Let's break it down.
I think with them, I mean, you could see it with a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I feel like you can see it in one of each of them, I'll say, in the groups. Every group, there's someone where you could kind of see the wheels turning. And I feel like Petita just kind of like went for it. And I feel like Clover, I could see her like thinking about how to like work with Petita. But then also there were funny moments. I was saying like a little part like, you can do like gestures, Sheree. She's like, oh, we can do gestures. Wait, put your dick away. Like when he like looked down, like it was funny, but it was same with like that, and then like even same with like Hornell. I feel like you could see Hornella like the wheels turning, and then like Bestia. I feel like you could see like Bestia like overthinking like as they were going. So it was like that energy is what I think I didn't enjoy about the challenge, but I love the idea of it.
Yeah, I love this vehicle of like a game show. First round being Pictionary. Just say whatever comes into your head. You're improving, but you're not playing a celebrity. So you can literally say whatever you want. Just be funny. I think that's a great vehicle for a challenge. And where you found Clover kind of uncomfortable to watch, I thought she was oddly very funny because she kind of came across to me like a reserved trad wife who was brought to this game show who like is trying not to reveal that she's a little closet freak. So her husband is like trying to say these lewd things, and she's like, honey, no, they're watching us. Like there's cameras. We can't do that. Like I found her oddly very funny in that way. And I felt like she was playing that character really well. So I was very amused by them. And on top of it, both of them were bad in Snatch Game. So them being really good in an improv challenge together, I thought was impressive to me. And I enjoyed seeing this evolution of growth from what happened before. And I feel like Petita took a lot of those notes of like, you overwhelmed the scene. And she kept lobbing things in the direction of Clover.
Oh, that's so fair.
And was like trying to stay open with her improv, where the first time around she was accused of being closed off and hogging the limelight. So Clover, even if she wasn't like the best in the world, she was her character and worked well with Petita, in my opinion.
That is a good point, because I will say I feel like they were the most harmonious in how they were going about, because like with Bestia and Vanya, like you're saying, I felt like Bestia was kind of taking the reins a little more, or Vanya was just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then with Hornella and Kelly, Hornella seemed like kind of like, oh, well, Kelly set the pace. Like, I'm just going to roll with it, basically. I'm going to roll with it.
And I also feel like they took bum-ass characters. They were influencer girls, which, like, I already hate that boot.
I just hate that, like, I feel like the basic girly character never is a recipe for success.
No. And while that's a pretty common show trope in games, like, you see the influencer people all the time, I don't feel like they leaned in enough. Like, one of them needed to be holding up a phone and, like, live streaming the event, you know?
Yes.
And then
like
being
the
like...
stick, like, literally, like, ring light.
Yeah, totally. And being like, oh my God, they sent us gifts.
PR,
What was the question?
Yeah. Promoting
yeah.
hair gummies while they're doing the thing, like, literally.
I mean, like, wait, can I tell you about something? We have these hair gummies. And Supreme would probably be like, nope, not that kind of show.
Yeah.
You know, and then just keep interrupting with your own interjections. I think that could have been
creating
funny.
their own commercial breaks.
Totally. Like, completely hijacking everything and not really participating because they were in their own universe.
But Kelly was just kind of like vibing, like tits out. And then Hornella was like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. Let me figure out how to keep it pushing, diva.
Lost.
Yeah.
But she looked so puss.
Listen, Hornella is puss. Yeah. Hornella got a puss mug.
She does. She really does. The second segment made me gag, like not in like a ooh, I'm gagging, like in a oh, she's really gagging, like in a kind of a way. Have you ever
like I'm gagging because the smell?
Because the smell. Have you ever had an egg crack somewhere and you had to like sit with that smell for a bit? It smells funky. It smells so funky. So anytime live eggs are involved, I'm like, no.
Is that... No. That is such a cursed episode title. I'm like, just live eggs.
Just live eggs. Eggs. All I want is eggs. And they're cold and slimy. It's horrible. We used to do these like trips with my dad to do work functions and stuff. And they do egg tosses. I don't know if you've ever done one.
No, I honestly am feeling very privileged because, like, I might have done an egg toss once or twice, but I've really only cracked an egg into a bowl most of my life, and I've done that plenty. But I haven't been into the nitty gritty of egg like that. I haven't had egg touch my skin like that.
They did an egg toss that resulted in an egg fight. So then
I would leave.
Flying.
Oh my God, no, I would leave because no, that's making me cringe. Dragula. That's Dragula.
Oh, totally. And we were on some like mountain or like hillside for a retreat. So I remember driving home covered in egg for like 45 minutes and crying the whole way home because I smelled bad because I could smell the like nasty egg on me. And my dad was like, "You're fine. It's just egg." And I'm like, "I smell."
Wait, like and they're okay with you being eggy in the car?
Yeah. Eggy in the car.
But
that's the episode title.
Also, like, imagine eggy in the car. Okay, but imagine getting egg like that, and then you're out in the mountain. Like, if you got sand on you, it's like breading. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's literally that's how they like bread fish.
Yeah,
egg and then the panko on me. Yeah,
put me in oil, ready to be fried.
That is crazy.
But yeah, imagine egg in your wig. Throw it out.
That is the episode title. Egg in your wig.
There it is. I did cackle though at Bestia trying to squish the egg in Vanya's wig and it kept bouncing off. And she was like, "Pow." Huh? Pow.
Right.
Why won't it crack?
Literally like trying to like stay in character but be like, "Hello."
I want to know if that was a part of the original game show. Like, did they end each segment with the egg fight? And then also...
I suddenly don't want to watch the program anymore if that's the case.
And then also, why did they have to sling insults at each other? I was very confused. It was like, hey, read the dog shit out of each other and then hit each other with eggs.
This was a fill-in for the puppet challenge.
Oh my God.
So we didn't have time for puppets, so let's egg each other and insult. Egg and insult.
I love that in the most recent season, their solution for puppets was watermelons.
loved the watermelon.
That was actually very funny. I think I had a drag sister named Watermelon. But it was like spelled like almost like watermelon, but like watermelon.
Watermelon, like there's a new girl in town, so let's get to business.
like put water on my lawn.
Oh, water my lawn.
Water
Okay.
my lawn.
I thought it was like water space Milan.
Milan, London, Paris, watermelon.
Flashback to the future.
Days without a Milan reference, 0. Our runway theme is illusion, which I loved, but I don't really understand how it connects with the challenge. Let's just talk about all these really quick because I think they're really fun. Vania's first, and she's doing a graffiti look that is supposed to be talking and making commentary about the madness of insults on the street towards LGBT people. The blacklight element was so cool.
Also, oh no, is it then the week after she talks about it with her makeover? Where she talks about like when she would get attacked in the street in drag? Mm-hmm. That was the week following, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, funny, but context in retrospect too is also interesting because I feel like that is sort of connected a little bit to that. That experience and that story.
Totally.
Because she talks about how she like always just traveled in drag out in the out in the streets unbothered.
I would never.
She literally is. She's built different.
Totally.
Like, yeah, because I couldn't imagine alone. Like that's the other thing is because that's another thing too. Like if you're with your sisters, your divas, other people. But yeah, she was saying like, oh yeah, I would just go around like alone in drag.
That's crazy
from place
to me.
To place, like walking around. Like, girl, what?
Jumping in and out of car doors. What'd you say?
Jump in a car.
I wonder too, not to armchair psychology, but I wonder if that's why she was so worked up this week. Maybe putting this dress on like triggered her. And so maybe she was especially like heightened emotions because she's like, oh, this dress that reminds me of all the bad stuff that happened to me. I wonder like that too, because she was very worked up this week.
That's true. It carries weight and like puts you in a certain mindset.
Yeah. Clover Bish is an astronaut taking off on a jetpack.
Ova. It was Ova, except no, they hated it.
I hated that they hated it. I was so mad at them for hating this.
This was a peak of frustration for the girlies, from what I remember.
This was very frustrating
because like this is to me, para mí, España me.
Right.
This is one of probably the Clover Bish look I remember the most from the whole season.
And I'm gonna remember this after the show is done.
It's my favorite look of hers from the show, and
yeah, I
really enjoyed it in the moment. I still really enjoy it. And I hate that they hated it.
Did they get like, those like blackmail letters where it's the letters pulled out of the magazine? Was it something like that? Like, I know what you did last summer, maricon, and they were like, it had to have been Clover. No, we hate her for that.
It said "see you in court, Bish," and they're like they called us Bish. It has to be Clover,
and it was. It was her that sent it. Bestia is a bug that's ripping itself open. Of course.
So brave.
So brave.
Because she was like, I feel like all of my drag is accumulated to this. So I'm like, what?
To this?
You bug?
To this old bug.
I like the torso idea of the like bodies ripping it apart, but I don't think it had to be a bug face.
No.
I would have liked if it was like Demon Bestia face.
Could you imagine like someone trying to rip their guts open to get the demon out?
Because to me it was very like, it was almost like Drag Me to Hell meets like Cenobite.
Yeah.
Like the like self-torturing monster, but also like very like haunted by demons. Ooh, I loved it. I didn't get the bug.
Or illusion.
But I would have loved if it was like a tortured soul like being ripped apart by demons or something.
Yeah, I would have loved that. Kelly becomes the meme queen for the panel and is Zeus on a cloud. The lights go down and there's flickering, but it wasn't good.
It's so rotted that they turn the lights down for multiple runways, and this is one of them.
Yes.
To see the like... It's literally giving like the Pinterest thing of like, oh, if you want to have clouds in your bedroom, take the like cotton fluff that you do for like DIY pillows and put it around some string lights, and then you have clouds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's giving very pandemic bedroom.
Oh my God, yeah. Can I give a hateful PSA?
What?
Hi, drag queens around the world. There's a queen that you should know about named Jeannie from Thailand too, and she did a cloud look that was rainy and had lights that were flickering, and it was the moment. Please look at that and never do anything like that ever again, because you cannot be Jeannie and you won't be Jeannie.
Can I say?
Yes. Say it.
This is giving like the winning look on like a YouTube drag show.
Oh God. Yep.
Like this is like absolutely the winning look where they're like, oh my God, you turned it. This is like beyond
Instagram shows.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Like this would have been Instagram pandemic
Yeah.
drag winner.
Yeah, this is very like Ornatia's Left Tits Drag Race.
Oh my
like,
God.
Where it's like the really like obscure like who?
Where everyone chooses like a drag queen avatar from the show.
Yeah.
And this queen's avatar would be like a door.
Yeah.
Just because, even though they looked nothing like her, didn't have any of her drag.
I love the ones where it's like where it's like they are playing as an existing queen and they're taking the looks from their drag career to fulfill the challenge.
1,000%.
I am obsessed with those.
Are you?
I think like not unironically, like I think that like I'm just like so fascinated by like the fantasy of it all.
Sure.
Because I think it is like, I mean, Drag Race is delusion. So that in its lowest form is also delusion.
Yes. 1,000%.
And I love that. I'm like, I have this Getty Images photo of her in a brown dress, and the runway is chocolate fontana and chocolate fontana. And I have this like low res image of her in a brown cocktail dress. And I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna be safe. Like, I think it's fierce.
You said Getty Images and I started crashing out.
The like 5-pixel Getty image photo.
Holy shit. Petita is a queen from the Middle Ages, but then reveals to this leopard bodysuit with the lasers. Can I say? I hated this. I don't like it. Like, what do you mean you're a Middle Ages queen and then you're a fucking brothel girl with lasers on your titties?
Is this what the electro cabaret that Hornella was talking about is?
Yes.
To me, this is electro cabaret.
1,000%. That's actually electro cabaret.
From someone who's never seen it, actually, I have to assume this is electro cabaret.
We must. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense.
I will say I liked it after the coat was off.
Really? I didn't like either one. I'm sorry. I was very confused that they loved it. Even the hairstyling I didn't love. Something looks oddly flattened.
Okay, well that's just a Petita problem. Petita's wig choices.
Yeah.
She's always going for like a villain in a live action Disney movie.
Completely.
With her wig.
It's Disenchanted.
It's Once Upon a Time. She's got those Once Upon a Time ass wigs.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time ass wigs. Regina.
She's got Once Upon a Time when it's like post season 4 where they're just doing anything Disney IP.
Right.
Where it's like Rumpelstiltskin is Peter Pan's uncle, but he also is fucking Elsa.
They really jumped the shark with that show. You said last week, and I agree with you, Petita says too much in confessionals. It fits perfect. It's luxurious. It's everything I love.
It's expensive, but of course I have to do that because that is my drag and it's always going to be perfect and fitted, and you just have to do things like this when you're the kind of queen that I am and bringing the level of excellence that I do. Like,
and the universe is me.
And the universe is me.
I'm low-key obsessed with the divitude of it, but also one thing that I think is really missing from this season is, like, we don't have a mother diva. Like, Carmen was the mother diva of season 1. Sharon was the mother diva of season 2. And, like, Vanya is mother, but she's, like, not quite diva. Petita is diva, but she's not mother diva.
Vanya is, like, the insecure mom who, like, projects a lot of issues onto her teenage daughter.
Yeah, 1,000%. And her teenage daughter is Petita. And, like, Petita is all of the, like...
Petita's the adultified, like, teenager.
Yeah. And all that warmth that I think we really need from the winner of these seasons that we've become accustomed to is, like, missing from her. Because she's likable. She's just not warm.
Ooh.
Does that make sense? Like, she's just kind of frosty on the exterior.
A little lizardous.
Cold-blooded. But not rough skin. Soft, supple skin.
Soft, supple. Not a cold-hearted snake. Just a cold-blooded Petita.
Cold-blooded body. And then our last one is Hornella, who's a desperate bride who never got married. So she went out partying and got crazy. And then she stabs her titty and takes her heart out.
Cuts the heart right out of the titty, which it looks like they weren't able to show some of it because it just looked like a lot.
Yeah.
But I was kind of impressed by the heart out the titty. Not by the look.
No.
But the heart out the titty was fierce.
It was.
It was also a little haunting to see Javi catch that bouquet knowing that they're getting separated.
In the next episode where Supreme makes them kiss, and they were like... with their lips totally extended out. I'm like, where did the problem start? Because now knowing what I know in this moment right now in 2013 when we're recording this, 15 years from now when this episode airs.
Yeah. We're recording this now from our space shuttle. The bunker was no longer safe. The radiation levels were rising, and the soil was no longer fertile for us to grow root vegetables. So we had to pursue the next frontier, which is space.
Space, the final liqueur.
The final liqueur. So yeah, we're recording now from Shuttle 5.
Someone who's like just started listening to the podcast from this episode to be like, let's hear what this is all about, is going to hear this deep lore and be like, I missed something.
Someone who started episode 1 with the finale of Drag Race España season 3. They've somehow miraculously made it this far.
Without hearing anything else.
Yeah, and I'm talking about transitioning from the bunker to the shuttle.
Right. They're going to be like, what is happening here?
And then next week when I inevitably forget about this, I talk about being back in the underground bunker.
Right.
And the next person who comes in is like, what?
The continuity's off.
And you're like, no, Diva, we're in space.
To keep traveling.
Yeah, we redacted abort.
Period. The judges, while doing deliberation, say, oh, Kelly. I laughed so hard. I had to pause.
The, like, fierce disappointment. Anna was, like, heartbroken.
She really was.
She said, oh, my God.
Oh. Ay, Dios mío.
It's literally like she's like a single mom who got home and her kid's covered in peanut butter. like literally she's like, the material's bad, like it's cheap, it's not creative, it's not whimsical,
and you look awful.
She said, it's not fun, it's not clever, it doesn't spark joy. It's not unique. The textiles aren't expensive.
She shredded. She absolutely shredded.
But she just sounded so disappointed.
It was that Anna looking like, the materials are cheap, and then you didn't do this, and you didn't do that, and you look awful, and I'm so sad.
Shit,
You
like
look great in the challenge, cariño.
it sounds like she's shredding her like wedding planner because she just saw like all of the the decorations. She saw the table centerpieces in their chop. She's like, the flowers are plastic, and like I specifically requested paper lanterns. You give me seashells in a glass globe.
Oh, she was so disappointed. Mother was so upset. And Supreme asks the question. She asks it, and Vanya says that she can't say the others, so she says that she should go.
Immediate crash out.
Immediate falling into the ground.
But she also she was self-fulfilled prophecy because earlier in the episode she was like, someone's gonna cry today. It's probably gonna be me.
Right.
She knew.
She knew. Supreme looked pissed at that. I screenshot this in more high quality screenshots. She was so mad. She was like, literally her look on her face is like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Because you're going to be staying. I don't care what you're saying. You're staying. And I'm mad at you for this.
She looks fierce. I love that purple wig on her.
Oh, yeah. She looks great. That's a great color combo
She looks
on
like
her.
Meryl Streep in Into the Woods, like post-yesification.
Yes.
But like as like a French madam.
Completely. Clover says Vanya because they were the weakest in the challenge. And then the look was lower in her opinion than Bestia, which is crazy because Vanya looked great except for that cruddy wig.
Bring back cruddy.
We need to bring that word back. It's great. Cruddy's great. Bestia says Kelly based on the competition history. And
Period.
She says that she gives importance to aesthetics and Kelly isn't there yet. I spat my drink.
I care about aesthetics and Kelly isn't there yet. Where? She isn't at aesthetics yet? She hasn't reached that level yet? She hasn't unlocked that lesson in Drag U yet?
Drag you, it's a miracle. Kelly says Petita because she's already won challenges and is rich. Okay. Petita says Kelly because the rest of them fought to be there and she didn't want to say anybody else's name. And I'm like, that's fair.
You don't even have to say you don't want to say anyone else's name. I mean, you could even say it differently of like they said,
Mm-hmm.
everyone else fought to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And you could drive it home by saying, if I remember correctly, I don't know if this is actually true, but I think timing wise, like the last time we had to answer this question, Kelly wasn't even here to have to do that. I don't remember if that's true.
I can't remember.
But I feel like she was gone. Because I
when they
feel
asked
like
the
the
question?
last time they asked who should go home, I feel like it was the week after Kelly left. Am I tripping?
Maybe. I can't.
But if that is true, that would be a gag.
That would have been sickening.
That
And
would
then
be-
frame it like that.
That would be the thing to say. I think it should be Kelly because the last time we had to answer this question, she had already been eliminated.
But frame it in that like kind of soft cunty way that you just did it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I don't want to really say many people's names because I think we all fought really hard to be here. But if I remember right, the last time you asked me this question, someone wasn't here for that.
Yeah.
So I would choose the person that wasn't here for the last time we had to answer this. So I'd say Kelly.
That's fierce, yeah. For most of us on this stage, this is our second time answering this question.
There we go.
But for someone here, this is their first time, and I just don't think that's right.
Right. Yes. Yeah, just like that. And then Hornella says Kelly because what they've all been through together, and Kelly loves Sour Bottom, which I thought was funny. I do think though that like if you come back, you should have a magnifying lens on you
Yeah.
all the time. Vanya again is going through it in Untucked, and when they call her safe, she's like, no, please don't.
Please, no. Take me.
Pick me. And this is when she says, well, that's the decision we've made, so go join the others. Right?
It literally like, stop being dramatic.
You're not lip syncing.
They're like, stop
Stop chanting.
hating yourself and go in the back.
Stop crashing out and shut the fuck up. After the defibrillation. Wow.
After the defibrillation.
Defibrillation.
After the defibrillator.
put cheese in the defibrillators again. Petita is called the winner, and Clover is robbed again, I felt like. I feel like Clover should have won because I thought she was great in the challenge, and I loved her runway. And I feel like they both should have won.
It also, okay.
This is a group improv challenge.
That would have been a fierce duo win.
Yes.
But it was just crazy to me that, like, Clover was the fool to them.
Yes.
Like, because of that runway.
I thought it was so good. If Sharon wore that, they would have been like, cariño.
And it was, like, frustrating because it was like, okay, Petita getting her flowers, like always.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
But I would have liked for Clover could have done what Visa was trying to do, where she hitched a ride on the winning
Mm-hmm.
horse. But they still were like, no, hate it.
Yeah. Hate you too. And by the way, Clover, just in case we didn't tell you a couple episodes ago, you suck.
Hey, this is crafty costuming. You're a boot. Go away. Go in the back. Goodbye.
It just felt bad. Bye, go home. Nobody likes you.
Very that.
Very that. I wrote down in my notes that they want her to be a Carmen or a Sharon really bad, but that she's an Aquaria archetype. Not Clover. Petita.
Not for me.
Not for me, but for you. I feel like she's like an Aquaria archetype. Someone who's like doing really well, has a great presence, is great in aesthetics, but like, is she the undisputed best in the room? I feel like she's really good, but like, do they need to reward her every 5 seconds?
Yeah, and also, like, can things play out a little more organically? If someone is doing that good, then they'll just have those moments regardless.
Mm-hmm. And like, I wrote this down too. A lot of people complain about the unfairness and unbalance of this season, but like, is this any more frustrating than Cohen winning a challenge over Peach? Or like, I don't know, Ima winning over Santana? You know? Like, I feel like there's frustrating moments in every season of Drag Race across the world. Is this any more frustrating than those? Or is it just because Clover didn't win challenges and she probably should have gotten some flowers at least once? Like, if she had gotten flowers one time, would it have felt as bad that Petita was racking up these wins left and right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, if the Javis through gritted teeth just once could be like, you did good, bish.
Oh. And yeah, that's just what I thought. Because I mean, I do think Petita's doing good, but I just don't know if she's the undisputed best. And the room is like silent once again with her win, which also felt bad.
Which, like, I feel bad for Petita, but I'm also like, oof, what does that say about, like, the environment?
Mm-hmm. They hate her. That's what it says. So Bestia and Kelly have to lip sync against each other to La Nina. And I have one question.
What?
Heels or skates?
Wheels.
That's what it was. Wheels or heels.
Heels. Wheels. Ooh. Acid in the bag. Can I say, though?
Yeah.
Kelly did kind of turn it out.
You think so?
I thought she really, like, she was spitting out those words like she was Paula Abdul herself.
You know what? That's true.
But, like, she's a much better emphatic lip syncer than Bestia is. And
Absolutely.
I will say, we're getting to an era where a lot more people can even move their body and kind of dance.
Mm-hmm.
I nowadays really treasure someone who can utilize their actual face.
Yeah, totally.
And, like, it's hard for Bestia because she was painted like that.
Yeah.
But she kind of reminded me of, like, when we just watched Ferran lip sync. Like, she was moving good with her body, but she was a little more stagnant facially.
Yeah, sadly.
Even though she did so good and I was rooting for her.
Me as well.
So same thing where it's like, yes, you're moving, but, like, Kelly really was, like, much more emphatically lip syncing.
Yeah.
And, like, she had the same physicality, but then she also had the, like, the way she would, like, move her eyebrows and have that little extra twinkle in her eye. Like, there's just a little more emotional connection in, like, the performance.
She does do that well, yeah.
I loved Hornella being like, and in that ugly bodysuit with that ruffle, like
The horrid bodysuit, and then the ugly nude shoes. Like, why does she not have any shoe
the
covers?
shoes.
The shoes. It's the way that she looks like a roller from Return to Oz with those nude feet that go into the
Stop.
wheels. I'm like, those are so evil. And that's all she wears, and they never clock her.
It's giving in the season 8 challenge, like when some of them had the like stockings just like
Oh,
over
yeah.
the shoes. Like
Yes.
crazy, like they cut out the bottom so that the like the heels or the wheels.
Yeah.
The wheels could go through it, and then it was literally just like a fitted stocking over a roller skate. Like it's so ugly.
Really, though. And like you can see every detail of that shoe. Like there's no attempt to hide the texture of it. And like, I don't know. There have been girls like Latrice got the dog shit right out of her for wearing the same boots in a couple episodes.
It's like the dance shoe equivalent of a skate.
The character shoe.
It's the character shoe of skates.
Yeah. And I don't understand why they never talk to her about it.
It is like literally like the flat black scuffed character shoe of
Yeah.
roller skates.
It's so ugly. It's so ugly. And for someone named Roller, she does not skate.
Okay, but also to that point, if your name is Kelly Roller and you're always in roller skates and drag, I think you should have like a closet of roller skates, like a closet of heels.
Thank you.
Is that hateful?
No.
Because like I think about even like someone like Danny Beard, their last name is Beard, and they color their beard to their drag looks.
Yes.
And they like alter the appearance of their beard to fit the drag they're doing.
Yeah.
And I feel like Kelly Roller just is like doing drag with heels.
Right. And just walking in them.
She's like doing like modded drag. She illegally modded her drag. So
She went on Nexus, downloaded the skate mod, but it doesn't skate. It just moves.
But exactly, because that's how it looks like.
Yes.
She's still walking, but she just has roller skates.
Completely. I really feel like this should have been Kelly's out. Not that I thought Bestia ate it up or anything, but
Oh, really?
I just really thought that Kelly should have been out. I feel like when you come back after being gone that long, if you're in the bottom, it's an immediate out to me. I'm like, go home.
That is so fair. I also
me.
just thought you might have felt right with it as a certified Bestia
Honestly,
hater.
okay, and that is tea because I have been the number one Bestia go home for weeks now, and I'm like, no, this really should be Kelly's out because it's not fair that Bestia goes home on what, only her first or second lip sync,
Yeah.
and Kelly already went home. She
That
already went
is
home.
fair, though. Send them both home.
Yeah, I don't know.
Send them both home and bring back Visa.
Thank you.
Bring back Paquita, actually.
Bring back Paquita. Bring back Paquita. Bring back Paquita.
Emotional elimination.
Yeah. And then also it is weird to me to see them not put someone in the bottom who clearly wants to be there. That I thought it was also interesting.
Okay, yes, because Vanya was going through it too.
Again and again.
Like you said, she was going through it when she was safe, but then also when she had to sort of deal with the fallout of, okay, lip sync's over, Bestia's going home. I mean, everyone was very upset to see Bestia go home. I think she was very beloved in the room. But Vanya was very upset because I think she also felt like it should have been me, you know?
Totally. Which she comes out of this quite a bit in episode 9, Barricientas, which is the makeover challenge. So I am definitely annoyed that Kelly's still here, but I was annoyed that Big Bertha was around as long as she was. I was annoyed that Mademoiselle Boop was around, or like Susan was around as long as she did. Like, there have been plenty of queens
So
that I've
many
been annoyed
strays
by.
being caught right now.
Spicy Sunshine, like Kelly Roller is Spicy Sunshine.
I refuse to believe they're real. And seeing is believing, and I haven't seen it.
I have the best question for you for our random Drag Race Thailand season 3 fact.
Oh my god!
And
okay.
I cannot wait for next week to share it with you because I said once every season I would do it, and I've been holding on to it. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this one. The mini this week is to get into 5-minute quick drag. They have to fill their mouths up with water, play rock, paper, scissors, If they lose, they have to slap each other with a tortilla. And if they laugh, they spit the water. They're out. Why was this the most complicated mini challenge in the world?
So many tortillas were harmed in the making of this production. By the time I got to like diva number 3, it was a tortilla graveyard. There were broken tortillas all over the ground.
Mission said, "Can we just offload these to y'all, please?"
And they also had like what? Like water with like red food dye? Like it
Yeah.
was like just like red and blue water or like liquid. And they're like, "Oh, I hope it's alcohol," but you know they're filming this at 8 a.m. So you know it's not you know that blue liquid is not an AMF. Like that is like that's probably not even Gatorade. Like it's probably literally just like blue water and food dye.
And that food dye probably tasted terrible.
Yeah.
Through all of it, the winner ends up being Petita, which I feel like she hid away somewhere in her mind. She was like, "I'm not going to laugh."
She's got a wig because like because it was also gauntlet style of like, well, not even gauntlet style, but it was like, I don't know what that's called, where it's like they have to keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Is that gauntlet style?
I guess,
but
yeah,
like,
that would definitely be gauntlet.
because instead of facing off in pairs, it was like, okay, you won, now the next bitch.
Right.
And
Can
so
she
like
beat you?
essentially because she was the strongest diva, everyone got to go at trying to slap her.
They probably all loved that.
Can I say?
Yeah.
I really didn't like Hornell spitting in her face.
I did not care for that either. I did not either. It bugged me.
So nasty and so rude.
I mean, I get that she knew that she wasn't going to win. And so she's like, you know what? I just want this to be done and I want to get it out. But I feel like it was a little unsportsmanlike to spit on her.
But also, like, beyond that, like, that's been in your mouth for over 2 minutes. Like,
It's probably so hot.
it's giving pumpkin in New York.
Yes. Bye, pumpkin. Bye, pumpkin.
Do it. Spit on me, bitch. What the? Her breath smelled like straight up shit.
I have a friend who has that soundbite as the video command for when Plague shows up in Dead by Daylight. Her breath smelled like shit. It's makeover week, and of the lineup, there's only one woman. And I was like, okay, it's very clear what they're trying to do here.
It's a woman and then, like, an assorted mix of, like, you know how... Do you remember the episode of Kim Possible when Shigo, like, ended up having a family of other superhero, like, siblings? That was, like, this for the Mario Brothers.
Oh,
It was literally like, did you know that España
God.
also has an underground plumbing like tunnel system? Like the green pipes go from Italy to España, fun fact. And
that's how Rafael Cara got back and forth.
and she spun through it like Marina.
That little bob on her
Marina.
head.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God. It's like the do no. But it's like Marina. Marina.
Oh my God, I'm going to piss myself. Oh, that's so funny. So these are all sanitation workers, and they're told to get a makeover that will... What is it? What is it?
Shout out to the sanitation divas. Who was that? Was that Jiggly or was that Monica?
It
They're
was
I'm
Jiggly.
Oh my God,
She was
rest
a
in peace,
sanitation worker.
Jiggles. I'm a sanitation diva.
Yeah. One works at a hospital, one at an airport, one at a park, and they all have tons of personality. Petita gets to choose the pairing, and interestingly enough, this time around they have to make the costumes.
Crazy, but also how it should always be, in my opinion.
Okay, thank you, because people complain that this season has too many design challenges, and I'm like, what do you mean? We have only had one so far. And then we got here, and I'm like, oh, so y'all think this is a setup, because in the past they didn't make them design anything. But all I wrote down was Venedita's influence, because last season she made both her looks from scratch, and they probably were like, that's a great idea. Why don't we do that? So they switched it this season.
That's the power of Von Dash.
That's the power of Von Dash, baby. They like probably switched it this season and were like, this is great. And then the fans reacted poorly and were like, oop, never mind.
But like, okay, because I do get what the POV is with that, because to me, part of the makeover that makes me sad when it's disregarded is the like the journey for that person being made over.
Yeah.
Like it's still a makeover.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not it's not just a look challenge.
Right.
Like I want to see the like transformative, not just visually but also emotionally,
Yeah.
that you expect with a makeover.
Totally.
I want 2000s teen movie makeover fantasy where they
Yes.
find their inner selves through the. I want the was that the life size office
Yes.
manager makeover fantasy.
That was a great moment.
Yes,
Best
I want
cultural
that.
reset.
I want that.
Me as
And
well.
to me, part of me, makeover me,
Mm-hmm.
it makes me sad in these challenges when the queens come in with a prepared look or POV
Mm-hmm.
that suits their needs, and they
Yes.
sort of steamroll what the, like, you know, unexperienced but genuinely excited makeover wants to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is as much for them. Like, obviously, your place in the competition in the competition is at stake.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people are either fans of the show or doing a huge like jump into a like unknown pool.
Like all the guys that
Of
we
craziness.
had in, what was it? Sfarie?
Yeah.
All those
Like,
guys who were like, I'm a little homophobic, but I'm trying to be here.
yeah, I used to hate y'all, but now y'all are chill.
Right.
But it's like they're either a fan or doing something really terrifying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I feel like either way, you should try and honor their experience. And so that's why I like the idea of making a look for them, because
Me as well.
you are trying to craft the experience as it's forming in real time.
It's very important. And that's why I feel like they probably were like, Venedita came in with these fabrics and made her look work for this person and made it from scratch. I think this is how it should always be. And this is how it used to be.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I didn't have any problem with this. What I did have a problem with is that Petita's makeover did not get screened before he got there because he had done drag for 9 years. And I don't think this has ever happened before. Most of the people we get have never even walked in heels before. So like, it is a slight advantage to me where it's like, I've already done this. I know what I'm doing.
Like, it's one thing if you're like, yeah, I've done drag a couple times. Like, it already feels like an advantage when they get like those redacteds who can already walk in heels.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Where it's like, oh, you got one of those. Okay,
yeah.
good for you.
Like Detox's dude.
Literally who I was thinking of.
Aaron, I think is his name. He's a cutie.
You remembering the name of him.
I follow him, I think.
But like, I'm sorry, doing more than a year of drag is a extreme advantage.
Yeah.
Compared to literally like Wario's uncle.
Waluigi over here in a wig. And like, I don't think it's rigged that Petita got him because how could she have known? But like, it is a huge advantage that this
Well,
dude
of
is
course
like,
it would be Petita.
it would be her. Because she was like, I recognize some energy here. This fruit looks familiar. She picked the right one, but I mean, that should have been screened first. Oh, wait, we'll get there.
We'll
Get there. Valentina is the guest judge. She comes in the workroom to chat with everybody. Soft launching Mexico.
Literally priming us.
Literally. She looked great. And I also feel like maybe it was a good opportunity to see how she would pull with fans like coming back before they dropped it.
I thought she did good too.
Yeah.
She gave solid advice. She pointed out, it's getting down to a smaller group. So now it's the time to really perfect like the fine details, which I agree with.
I do too. And this is the week where the Javis and Anna are on one about Kelly on a cloud. And I feel like Valentina just kept looking at them like, who is this fierce bitch? Like, Kelly Roller's got to be the moment. And then she came out and Valentina kind of had this look of like, okay, I must have missed something.
You're like, this is the one?
Right? So we have to get through these looks and the finale fairly quickly because we are going to go watch Wicked soon.
Oh,
so let's get through these looks real quick. We got Petita and Noah. Noah was their drag name before. I love the sculpture of these dresses. I love the print. I love that pop of the lilac. I think the styling is great. I hate the wigs. Oh, no, wait. I hate the wig. I love Petita's. I do not like the way that she framed her makeover's face. He
Yeah.
looks his face is being framed wrong. It needed to be like you're looking at it. It needed to be an up scoop. They have like a
Up
really up
scoop.
scoop because they have a really oval shaped face.
Yeah.
And so putting all that hair along the sides stretches it in a weird way.
It's
What's it giving? It's giving Anthony in a nutshell.
I was literally about to say it's giving Anthony in a nutshell painted by fame.
Not the Painted by Fame makeover. I also didn't get, I had to go back and rewatch it, that they were supposed to be inspired. What did they say? Something? Sweeper Ella's?
Yeah, no, literally when they announced the runway category, I was like, wait, when did they talk about this?
Yeah. I missed that. But they did say it. I just missed it.
I missed it too. It's okay. I was zoned out.
Thank you.
I was overstimulated.
Me as well. I did like the wand performance where she was like, ooh, okay, dress. Ooh, dress. Actually, I'm just going to use my finger now. And that being the transformation.
That was cute.
It does make me wonder why no one has done a full Cinderella performance for their makeover. Like, come out with one dress, do the tap, 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 and then pull something off and spin, and, like, the dress unfolds. Like, why has no one done that?
True. Bring back theatrics.
Where is that at?
Bring back camp.
On. We need that vampire runway that we got up in Italia 1. We need that level of theater.
Bring her back.
Bring that back. We have Kelly and Nellie Moeller.
Nellie Moeller is crazy.
And these costumes are crazy.
That name is the fool.
Dark-sided people are all around us. I feel bad for this girl. She looks awful. She looks really awful. And these dresses are terrible.
She looks like Ursula in like a high school production of The Little Mermaid.
The way that the fabric is just bunched up and pinned, and then these giant paillettes for the skirt, and then Kelly's in those fuck ass heels again. The wheels, not even the heels. She's in those fuck ass heels. I'm so over it. I'm so over these heels.
I've had it.
I've had it officially.
This definitely looks like it was made.
It does. It's so sewing challenge. I thought I disliked Spicy Sunshine's run, and then I'm like, Kelly's still here. This is worse than Spicy. It's gotta be. And yeah, I didn't care for any of it. She should have gone home immediately.
Just a DQ.
Immediate DQ. We have Hornella and Hortensia Gongora. Wasn't Hortensia the name of the mom in Twitches? Or am I?
Stop.
Oh no, it was Hortense, wasn't? Was it? I don't remember. No, Hortense was from the Fairy Godmother movie that had I'll remember it later.
You're giving that gif of Cynthia Erivo like
the brain
tapping her brain, yeah.
Yeah, Toothless.
Not homeless.
No, not Toothless. That was a different movie. I'll remember it later. It was a Fairy Godmother movie. Anyway, these are boots.
Hortensia is giving aerial wreck.
Yeah, I do love the sanitation worker gloves. I think those are very fun as a throwback.
yes, that is fun. But God, these dresses are the fool.
It's like she had no idea how to work with any of these materials.
It's literally giving like draping. I know draping, and then they tack like a corner to the waist, and they're like bam,
bam, bam, bam,
bam.
Yeah, and then the pink booties. Catch the booties.
Catch that booty. The booty's a boot.
Catch that booty butt.
The booty butt with the like chartreuse train with the black sanitation glove with the Tiffany blue dress.
It's all so rough. I wish someone had been a friend. Clover and Kurkoma Bish. They rolled their R real hard on that, so I had to as well. I really like Clover's pants. And pants are very hard to tailor.
Love the duo, like, kind of ombre pant.
Yeah, that's fun. I do not like the corset tank top moment. She's like a roller girl.
No.
And then her friend is like, because I'm just going to call it friend. It's not even a relative.
Her friend, please. Her plus one.
Her plus one is out here in an ugly bridesmaid dress. And catch the puckering.
It's literally just like they like kind of like folded and like shoved together fabric and then put a corset over it.
Look how many inches are separating from the back of the heel to the shoe. Those don't fit her foot.
Diabolical.
They did not have this woman's size. I like the concept of it, like where it was going, but it just doesn't work at all.
Yeah, Clover was, I think, a little out of her.
And they chuck TP at the judges, and it flashes to Supreme like so aggressive. Like they had no idea what that story was.
So nasty and so rude.
So nasty, so rude. And like I get it. People treat sanitation workers like garbage.
Yeah.
But like I don't think the story translated at all.
Like trash.
Like trash.
Like
Literal trash. We have Vania and Nati. Natia.
Diva alert.
Diva alert. She made this.
Why does Nati look like Velma from this new season of Canada's Drag Race?
God, she kind of does. Like 30 years from now.
Yeah.
They look great. It looks like she brought it from home. And I love that they chose blacks and grays, silvers, rather than the sickly colors that a lot of the others did.
Yeah. And even for Vanya, I feel like it's a different palette other than when she was like accidental Rambo. I think she was in the bottom. She usually does more like jewel tones, colorful, like fun.
Yeah.
So doing this kind of like tasteful, like elegant, like classy witch moment was like fun.
Something darker for Fairy Godmother.
Yeah.
And this girl also allowed her to open up and share more about herself. So like this was a really beautiful moment, I think, across the board for Vania, who has been struggling and dying and like going through all this chaos.
Yes, no, I totally agree. They had a great rapport.
Yeah.
And I think it was good for her to be with someone else. Like, not that there's anything wrong with the cast, but like, I think for her to have a different human around who she seemed to have a very, like I said, a great rapport with, and they had a really solid relationship and back and forth, and they had some really great like conversations. But even when she was talking about her experience that we were talking about earlier of like being attacked when she was out in drag alone, like she just talked to her partner with a certain sense of like comfort and familiarity that seemed like they had a really solid relationship built in a short time. And I loved that.
Well, and I also appreciated the way that she approached this too, of being like, can I ask you about your past, or is that not okay? And like giving her space to do it if she wanted to, but also saying like, if this is not all right, we don't have to.
So respectfully navigating that.
Yeah. She had a motherly energy, and I think Vania needed that. She's been mothering hard, and she hasn't had anyone to reciprocate the energy.
So
I think that was a good mirror for her. So the judges, they turned the fuck up to Kelly's performance, and I think that had a lot to do with her partner being charismatic.
Yeah.
And to me, it was very like a peppermint wintergreen moment where it was like, your partner is so good, we cannot put you in the bottom because your partner was so good. If your partner was not here, you would be going home. Like that was very much the vibe I kept getting from it, you know?
Yeah, no, I get that. But also, like, was that enough?
No.
Because it's like anyone could have gotten that partner, but it's about what you bring to it.
Yeah. And what did that look say about Kelly Roller?
That she's a flop.
I was gonna
Do we have to restart the episode?
I was gonna say that she couldn't sew it all.
Do
but
we have to restart?
She's a flop is perfect.
Kelly was willing to sit through all of the weird jokes I was making about being in space and leaving the bunker. And she didn't know what I was talking about. And she was like, you know what? It's okay because I'm going to sit through it. I like these gays.
Everyone just clicked out of the podcast from España. That was so
Kelly,
funny.
you did so good in that lip sync the last week. We love you. You're beautiful.
That's going to be brain rot for weeks. I hope you know that.
No.
That's going to be brain rot for weeks. It was like when you said booty butt. I'm still giggling about that.
Kelly, you're not booty butt. I hope you know.
They mentioned that Vania's generosity that she's expressed through the rest of the competition has usually held her back, but this time it really was to her benefit because this was the right challenge for her. And I found that interesting because, like, I think going to both of the things we said, plus this is an opportunity for her to, like, really just be there for someone and mother them in a way that's beneficial and helpful.
Yes.
So this was just a good week for her.
Kind of reminds me of Asia O'Hara.
Oh, yeah.
Where she would have that same detrimental motherhood.
Yes.
Like with the sewing challenge.
Very
like,
much that.
But she is just such like a sweet, caring person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think also to that same effect, I think they sometimes like you see similar struggles of like they care about the people around them so deeply
Mm-hmm.
and they're very emotional, like empathetic people. And that takes such a toll on your psyche. And I think being in that kind of environment as that kind of like deeply emotional person, like I think that's like a very like rare gift that like the usual world, like how we're built to like have to operate is not really like accommodating to that, you know?
Yeah. Which is tough.
Yeah, totally.
Clover and Hornella have to lip sync to Vas a Volverme Loca, which I remember was close to the title of the musical in season 5. It was Vais a Volverme Lorca.
Wait, that's crazy.
Which are like just slightly different word plays on "You're driving me crazy" or "You're going to drive me crazy." So they have nothing to do with each other, but it made me giggle.
Vas a volverme loca un día?
Yes. Loca un día. Loca un día.
Loca un día.
Loca un día.
That's her sister.
Yeah,
her
yeah.
makeover. Loca un día and Loca un día.
Loca un día and Loco un dio.
Udio, please. Please.
Yeah.
Can I say?
Please.
This was a one-way ticket to the mess factory.
Yes.
Thank you. I've now seen Electro Cabaret and I'm not interested. I've learned what it is and I'm not certain I want to see more.
Oh my god.
It's also like I will say in defense of the diva.
Yeah.
Having to lip sync in something you made is rough.
Totally, because it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
Especially when you're Hornella and don't know what you're doing with
but
it.
But like oof, because it's also hard because it's like it's the kind of like cringe roughness of like when someone's outfit's falling apart but they're not rolling with it and they're trying to like hold it up and it's giving Princess Diaries when they like knock down the porta potty and like Mia's changing.
Yeah, it's so
and
horrible.
The PE coach has to save her. Like it's
you want Supreme to run up with like a towel and like, cover her and run off.
Literally, it's giving that because she was like trying to like preserve her decency while like her tits were already like fully out. So it's like,
but they didn't blur them like they did with Paquita's.
Well, because Paquita's a woman.
You're so right. You're so right. I don't like the get a load of this guy move. Where you point at someone doing something and then make fun of them.
The Ginger Minge special.
The Ginger Minge special. And Hornella did that. So, I don't know. I felt like this was Hornella's time. But it's tough. It's really tough because they clearly don't like Clover. So, like, why put her through one more week?
They want it. Okay, and that's the thing is it was like, did they feel like Hornella would be the one to send Kelly? Nope. Freudian slip to send Clover home. Because what I'm going to say is I feel like it would have been more interesting if it had been Kelly.
Totally.
Because I feel like they almost would have been on equal standing.
Yeah.
So whoever, I feel like one of them should definitely go.
Yeah.
Compared to if you look at Hornella's track record versus Clover, you're like, well, it feels right for Hornella to stay, even though she did booty butt in that lip sync. But like, I feel like Clover and Kelly's a little more dynamic and interesting because they're both kind of doing Rocky at this point, and either one has the opportunity to really like have an edge in this lip sync and surprise.
Yeah, I completely agree. And they're friends. Clover was going to bring back Kelly. I feel like it would have been a good tie off to their story.
True.
So they do a reunion, which I kind of skimmed through. I'm really glad that España does reunion episodes because none of the other franchises do it anymore other than US.
Yes, it's just so interesting that, like, I don't know. This is not the season I want to watch the reunion for because the dynamics and, like, interpersonal drama of this cast was not what I loved.
They're all Van Gogh and Dulce. Like, they all dislike each other and they're never going to be friends.
But it is just hard because it's, like, it's one thing when there's casts with, like, kind of like cute cunty
Crazy
drama.
synergy.
But like
Yeah.
this is just one of the ones where it's like, oh, I just feel like y'all aren't genuinely like, there are people who do get along well, and there are people like everyone loved Bestia XYZ, but there are people who clearly did not get along with anyone.
Yeah.
There are just like chunks of people who don't get along, and like it's just kind of a different environment, especially compared to this franchise where usually it is extremely familial.
Yeah, very harmonious. Super season 10.
Harmonious.
I have a question before we talk about this last challenge. Did you expect this top 4 when you were originally watching? Because my impression before I got to the end, I was expecting Pink Chidora, Hornella, Vania, and Paquita as the finalists.
Okay, that is so valid. I definitely was expecting Pink Chidora because she dominated a lot of the early half of the season, challenge-wise and talking head-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, I was a Paquita stan, so I was holding out, and I still feel like she should be there.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelly is obviously the biggest surprise.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, Hornello's giving professional. And then I think Petita was a sleeper in the beginning. But then once she hit her stride, she was like the presence of the season. Like
you hated her little mime thing that she did.
I still don't get it. I'm sorry.
I loved it. For this final challenge, they have to podcast with Supreme, which I just want to say, that set was cute. That was the cutest podcasting set ever
That is
for Drag Race. It was giving. They went in on this finale.
It literally was. I was like, I literally had a monologue of like, Supreme has a podcast? I should listen to that. Wait, I don't speak Spanish. Because I was like, I don't listen to What's the Tea, but I would listen to Supreme talk.
Me too. You need to go
I
and
still would, even without the subtitles.
You said you were going to last week go get a vast understanding of Spanish and get proficient at it so you could go back and watch one of those challenges, the musical, wasn't it? So once you get your vast
literally
comprehension of Spanish, listen to her podcast.
I'm going to buy my yearly Duolingo.
Do it.
I literally was thinking about this challenge, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry to jump ahead a little bit, but the challenge itself, when they were singing their verses, this season of Drag Race España could never. Because like, remember when we had subtitles to sung verses?
Yeah.
And nowadays they're like, oh, it's a song. We can't do subtitles for that. Sorry.
It's because it's AI. Did you know that?
Oh, and they can't detect like songs because the note is extended.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard on TikTok. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I heard on TikTok, is that they're using AI for it. Because they do the dub first, and the AI takes the dub and then translates it and puts it in for the subtitles, which sucks. It feels really bad. And honestly, Slasian was awful too for that. Slasian didn't do a lot of subtitles because a lot of it was AI. From what I heard. Super chop. But this episode had budget. They have to perform in Supreme's song. It's translated to fever, but it was fevre, right? Fevre. Fevre. Yeah.
I'm biased because I love Supreme, but you know, I hear a lot of Drag Race women sing. I feel like Supreme can sing.
She can sing. Yeah, it was a fun song. The lines were short though. They were all really short. And I do want to know, why did they have the Shemergency button?
Okay. It literally felt like a meme, like them fighting to slam the button. Like everyone's like hands like trying to hit the button. I was like, what is this?
They want to press the Diva Alert button, but can't. Petita's lines were about being able to sew, which is not that exciting, but also it's such a short set of verses. Vania does the wow that she's been doing all season, and I lived.
That is like literally signature Vania at this point.
Wow.
Just like her voice, like she is so funny because she has a very Supreme coded inflection.
Yeah.
It's very anteriormente en Drag Race España. Samantha Valentine's.
I just love Ino la Cagues. And then I feel like, oddly, Kelly and Hornella kind of understood the song the best. Their rhythm was great. And I feel like they were just trying to, like, capture a vibe, because that's really all you can do with such a short amount of time.
Honestly, I really enjoyed Petita. What did you think of her?
Did you?
I liked it. Did you not?
I just thought it was very, like, Drag Race finale.
No, well, because I liked
can
it.
sew. I'm fierce.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
true. I get that because it's so. But I like that it wasn't like I'm Petita and I'm here to slay, but it
Right.
was very much like archetype still.
Yeah.
But I thought she looked good.
She looked great.
It was one of the younger looking times like I've seen her, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, totally.
Hornell's was good, but her voice is just, it kills me because like like I don't know, Hornell just has such a particular inflection that like her voice like killed me.
No, totally.
Also, this is brain rot, but the area that Supreme was in, that she was singing that multicolored area,
so hot.
was it not giving Monstro in Kingdom Hearts when you're like in the guts and it's like purple with the like yellow and blue?
Completely.
It was giving Monstro for sure. Chamber 3.
Chamber 3 to 6. That long hallway one. All right, so let's talk about these finale looks real quick. We have Vania. She says she's wearing an Asian fantasy, and if she doesn't win the crown,
Slasian Royale.
Slasian Royale called. They need Vania back.
Sorry, where did she say she could
said if she doesn't get the crown, she could go work at an Asian restaurant. I'm like, girl, maybe you should have just kept your mouth shut and been like, I'm wearing a dragon dress.
Asian fantasy already makes me nervous. But then she kept going with it.
She kept talking.
It's very, she goes to the restaurant, she puts the chopsticks in her hair and says, yes. Wow. Her putting chopsticks in her hair.
God, I would crash out. Petita says she's wearing 200 pieces on this. It's an impressive garment.
It is gorge. I love how the floral is like, the print is mirrored.
Yeah.
Like it's symmetrical, but it's opposite. Because she matches the floral still so that it does feel like very clean and like almost like a Rorschach.
Yeah.
But
what do you see when you look at this?
A booty hole? No. I mean, I see Gorgiana. I will say it's the waist of that. Sorry, I was looking at the ghost standing over you.
The waist on you, diva.
The spirit.
Michelle Visage.
Is this the one where she said, "I'm heartbroken. I'm crying because this is the most beautiful thing I've ever made"? Mm-hmm. She
does too much.
No, it's expensive. It's it's the highest quality. It's exhausting, but you have to do this when you're me, and this is the type of drag you do. It's to be expected with my quality and my caliber.
It's but so like, true.
She do have a point with this look because she did turn it fiercely. The waist was wasting. I love that cunty little tight belt on it.
And I loved it when she takes it off. It just ballooned out like a parachute. That was cool.
Yes. I mean, it shows a high caliber of garment making.
Absolutely. The mechanics of it is incredible. So Kelly is next. And I wrote down, why does it look like a checkers dance costume? With a skirt. Checkers the board game.
Sorry.
Please. It's awful for a finale.
I mean, it's funny because like doing the split, like the red and black right after Petita did the black and white.
Yeah.
Like it is a little harrowing because it is like not giving that same level. It's giving Melissa Be Fierce in like season 1 of Dragula.
Oh my god, yeah. And then Hornella, I love the mix of like masculine, feminine silhouettes, but it's very like life-size coded to me. Since you already brought it up, it's very life-size.
It's very life-size coded. It's very like Real Housewife reunion look.
Very. It's just kind of whatever to me. And then we get the eliminated queen runways. I want to say I loved Maria Adelia looking like a Fallout vault, but airline stewardess.
It's literally like, you're going to see this bitch at Comic-Con.
Totally. And then Paquita worked me the hell out.
She worked everyone out because the judges were gagged. I mean, Paquita is so cunty and gorgeous.
You know who else was?
Bestia?
Not.
Oh, no. Who are you going to say?
Well, okay. You think Bestia worked it out.
Were you going to say Pinchadora?
No.
Who are you going to say?
I was going to say Clover.
Oh.
Clover's gold look was so puss. And they were like.
Puss. I know. No, I feel like they gave her that long extended like pan down shot because the judges were giving no reaction.
Like Anna was like, okay.
Yes, my sister.
And then fucking big Javi like folding his hands.
The Javi's
huffing.
remembering like all of the discontents in their relationship.
You've heard that one sound effect that's like
Literally.
They were just thinking about her whole run. Petita and Vania are the top two. They lip sync to Punto de Partida. As someone who was literally DMing Kendra Onyx the day that she got in the hospital for lighting herself on fire, I have a viscerally like fearful reaction to fire coming out of garments.
Yes.
And so when Vania's dress started spewing fire, I'm like, I'm so nervous now.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
But I think Petita did it. I think this was hers to win from the way that it went.
Petita really did deliver that lip sync.
And she delivered a lot through the season. She's one of those girlies who I think maybe got wins where others could have, but she was still slaying.
Can I say, do you know who really won that lip sync?
Who?
Paquita in the back of the room.
Thank you.
Paquita,
I agree,
was chewing that lip sync up, literally like on the verge of tears, looking gorgeous.
Yeah.
So emphatically turning that shit out. I was like, damn, this is why this bitch should be there.
Yeah.
But Petita did really good. And it was cool because the time we saw her lip sync was a more fun song.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very impressed to see her handle such an emotional song.
Yeah.
So old school, professional, like really just like from the gut kind of lip syncing. It was really impressive.
She did win that lip sync. I really feel like Petita did the thing. I know she's not the most popular winner, but I like her. I don't think she's super warm as a winner, but I like her.
I like her. Can I just say I
like her. So I know we have to wrap this up and get going, but I just want to know quick thoughts on
España.
Yeah, watching this again. Any updated crop up feelings? Because what I'll say, I'll start us off. I don't quite understand why people hate this. I don't think it's as expected as anything else. Like we just watched 15, and I felt like that was super expected.
But do you know what I'll say to that? It feels like the safe space was invaded by trickery. Because like, you know, yes, it is to be expected, but is it to be expected on España?
Totally.
Because even looking at 4 and 5, like they're tricks and turns still.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen 4, but even watching 5 with the heart and just like how things play out, they're still surprised sometimes, and they're still like not to be expected, and like it doesn't always feel so black and white, and you don't get those same frustrations, but like this was just a time where like a season that always stood out from the usual Drag Race started feeling like very usual Drag Race, and I think that's why fans got upset.
I totally get that, and I definitely think you nailed it on the head earlier. This cast just doesn't seem to like each other, and this is this franchise that typically relies on the harmony of the room, and they don't have that at all. So I think that harmed it in some way, but I don't really get why people dislike it. I think the casting is fun. I think maybe the couple of them could have been shuffled other places.
I will say, I think regardless of how well they got along with each other, the all-stars potential of this cast is there, which
through the roof
is solidified with, you know, a lot of them showing up for Drag Race España All-Stars. But even in global or versus the world, I think a lot of these girlies have very strong potential.
1,000%.
Beginning to end, like Maria, Chuchi, even like I think everyone has potential.
Clover over in like a Latino Royale, Visa in a Latino Royale.
Like this is like through and through, this cast all has potential. So I would love to see more of them have opportunities, just not together.
Right, totally. I agree. We kind of rushed through the ending here, but we do have to get going. We are doing All Stars 8 next, which is going to be another long parter, and we're doing it for Jessica Wilde. That's who we're doing it for, glittering off into the night, because I despise this season.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll feel different watching it again.
Right.
But thank you so much for listening. Tune in next week where we will maybe talk a little bit more, because we didn't do a controversial opinion, but we'll maybe do that next week for this one. We'll start with that.
Opinion.
Yeah, hold
Maria
on to that.
Delia should have won.
Maria Delia should have come back.
And I'll think about an actual one, but no.
Think about an actual one. But yeah, remember, you're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can, and that is all you can do. Good night.
Bye.